Hello Aries, what's up? Welcome back. We are going to see whatever comes through for you in May. Let's see, what are the messages for? Ooh, look at you. Starting off with the Hangman and the Devil. So you're definitely noticing a lot of dark energies around you, negative energies. People kind of like leeching onto you or becoming very controlling, and you are actively taking a step back here. Okay, like you're analyzing the energies around you, and you are coming to the conclusion that some energies, some people, or some substances, whatever it may be, are having a hold on you, and you're shifting your perception, you're shifting your energy. Now this is obviously Pisces and Saturn energies, right? So this might be the moment where you're reflecting a lot on all these elements that have been holding you back, and you're starting to realize what is good for you, what is healthy for you, what is unhealthy for you, who is unhealthy for you, any type of own obsessions that you have, okay? You're definitely coming to a lot of alignment right now, and it's bringing you a lot of compassion is what I'm getting here. Okay, the Six of Cups is also naivety, is also compassion. So these also what I'm getting is like these might be people from your past as well. And sometimes along the line, even though we've been together with these people for a very long time, you're starting to realize that people have different intentions or different paths to walk on, or that you just simply don't resonate anymore, or the energies are just making it more intense for you to focus on your own path. Okay, so I do feel like regardless of what the situation is, you are having some sort of equilibrium within you, some compassion as well, some understanding. So it doesn't come off from a point of like complete cut. It's more coming from a place of awakening and awareness. All right. So also here with the Queen of Cups at the bottom of the deck, there is a lot of empathy coming from you, sympathy, understanding, as well as compassion. Right. So interesting. Let me know how this resonates for you guys. Nine of Wands. But that does not mean that you don't know how to defend yourself or protect yourself. So I do see a lot of Aries right now taking a little bit of a step back, not really, I don't want to say not trusting the environment, but you want to take a look at it from a distance. So in order for you to be a little bit more objective. However, talking about objectivity, I don't see any swords, which is all about logic, communication, directness, honesty, all these things. You have not perhaps like really communicated this all, simply because you are still in the hangman position. Okay, so around the month of May, I do see you continuously taking a step back, trying to take a more practical approach on a lot of things, and perhaps really putting more effectiveness in your own life, in your own surrounding, in your own finances. Okay, because I do see like financial increasement. Okay, like a lot of you are starting to see opportunities for what they are. You're protecting yourself from outside energies in order to focus on these commitments and opportunities. And I do see that if you are working for someone and together with a group of people, you are going to be presented with a beautiful new opportunity that is going to lead you to more abundance in your future. Beautiful Empress coming through. Look at you. Really, at the end of the month, I feel like you're definitely coming into a space of harmony within yourself. Okay, I see that you are thinking about a great plan, or this will be birthed within this month for you, where you're really realizing your gift, your values, and whatever you have inside of you that you want to kind of like present either to your community or to your organization, company, or if you are working for yourself, you are coming up with a great new idea. All right. Well, why do we have that? We got the Judgment, and then we have the Eight of Swords. So it could be that even though you are taking back your power, you're really realizing your strength, your capability to create a more loving energy around you, you are still being affected by some judgments. Okay, so these might be judgments that are coming from the workspace, people that you work with. There could have been some sort of misunderstanding, but I feel like it's more like a misunderstanding that is going on here. And that could have been due to your attitude, if that's the right word to say, attitude, or the way that you present yourself, because the way that you're presenting yourself here is maybe a little bit unlikely as an Aries, so don't want to give your opinion. You're not really stepping in with this opinion of yours, which you usually have, which could make people feel like, okay, this person is not really trusting me, right? But I feel like this is just self-protection. And I feel like you don't have all the judgments necessarily. However, I do see that some people could be feeling a little bit attacked or judged, okay? So be mindful of that. I want to see what that Eight of Swords is. Okay, this has to do with the Three of Cups, and then we have the King of Swords. So there might be some people in your surrounding, friends, community, people that you hang out with that you may need to tell you're going to kind of like call them off, okay? I do see definitely you stepping away from people that are also giving you some sort of confusion, that make you doubt yourself, that make you doubt your gifts, that make you doubt whatever it is that you put on the table, whether that is your value, your gift, your work, your whatever it is, right? Whomever is doubting you, you are stepping away from that. And you are being very harsh, cold, just like, okay, I'm not going to invest my time in that. And that could be coming from the place of the Hangman, you really reflecting on things and trying to work things out on a distance. And then you're seeing clearly what the devil is representing. And due to that, you're just like, okay, I'm done with the gossiping, or I'm done with partying, I'm done with, shallow energies. You are trying to search for more depth, and whomever is not giving you the depth of that energy, you are cutting off. You're cutting yourself free from that, because you may feel like you've been going back and forth for too long, and now it's like, okay, now no more. Tell me something about your love life. Yeah, some of you are, I don't want to say a little bit stuck in the past, but it could be that you are overthinking about someone. It's been a long time coming for this person to kind of like knock on your door. I do see a lot of reminiscing going on. That could be from both your ends, but I do feel like this cycle is taking way too long, and there is some type of an old pattern that you are repeating with this person that needs to be broken off. What is this old cycle for Aries? Okay, we've got the intuition card. Silence again, but also not really telling your thoughts, your feelings, not being open to one another emotionally, hiding things. King of Pentacles could be dealing with an earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. This person has a very deep spiritual bond with you. However, when it comes to practically putting in the effort, they don't always move on their feelings. Okay, so both of you need to work on trusting your intuition, trusting this connection. But at the same time, there is some type of an old pattern of holding on to silence, holding on to secrets that needs to be broken off. Exactly, Ace of Swords, Nine of Wands. Some of you are afraid of speaking the truth or being your authentic self, asking directness or direct questions. And that might be something that either you or your person needs to learn, right? But there is going to be some sort of communication and some sort of directness that is going to come from this earth sign, absolutely, especially if they've been holding back. If you've been waiting for some communication, it is going to come, all right? But it does feel like it's going to make you feel a little bit like, I'm not sure what to do with this information. Yeah. Yeah, take your time here. All right, don't jump to conclusions. You do have the power to manifest whatever it is that you want within this commitment. And if there was some type of bad communication or miscommunication, this is going to get enlightened. All right, whomever you're dealing with, they are coming off with a lot of power and control in the situation, and perhaps they may have misjudged you in a situation which they could be taking the accountability of, and tell you in honesty, like, hey, I misjudged you in that, right? So there is some sort of acknowledgement here. Okay, that's what I have for you, Aries. If you are interested, you can still check in with their feelings for you on the extended. I am also available on Hypsee for any type of instant chat, video calls, or audio calls. And if you want a reading, you can only book that on either the Hypsee page or on the Illuminator.com. And you will find all the extended readings as well as the personal readings, oils, jewelry, whatever you need spiritually. Okay, so thank you and take care.